Do you ever feel that unsettling shift, a tiny tremor in your step, or a whisper of weakness in your legs? What if I told you there's a simple, incredibly easy food you could eat before 8 a.m. that could literally turn back the clock on your leg muscle aging by a staggering 10 years? And no, this isn't about expensive prescriptions or fancy overpriced supplements. This is about a common, humble dish that most people have seen countless times, yet unknowingly overlook every single morning, missing out on a powerful secret. Recent groundbreaking research confirms that incorporating just this one item into your breakfast can empower adults over 60 to safeguard their leg strength, dramatically enhance their balance, banish those excruciating nighttime leg cramps, and slash their risk of severe muscle loss by an astounding 72%. Imagine the implications. While millions of older adults are quietly being steered towards wheelchairs, walkers, or the devastating reality of permanent immobility due to unchecked muscle decline, you could be holding the key to a vibrant, independent future. The grim truth is most people are completely unaware of this simple solution. Even worse, many inadvertently accelerate their own leg weakness by consuming the wrong foods as soon as they wake up. So ask yourself this critical question. Are you, perhaps without realizing it, inadvertently making your legs weaker each morning just by overlooking this vital piece of information? Don't let uncertainty dictate your future. Keep watching this video right to the very end. Beyond revealing the precise, transformative food items you should prioritize first thing in the morning, I'll also share 5 remarkably easy breakfast options that can help you reclaim your stability and take undeniable charge of your life after 60. And trust me, the final item on our list might just be the biggest surprise of all. That feeling of your legs growing weaker with each passing day is not an inevitable fate you have to silently endure. The calendar may say you're 60 or even beyond, but that doesn't mean you must surrender your ability to walk with confidence, maintain perfect balance, or relinquish your cherished independence. The good news, the truly empowering news, is that this process of decline is entirely reversible. And here's the best part. You don't need complicated medications, you won't require expensive equipment, and you certainly don't have to push yourself through grueling hard workouts. Your journey to stronger, more reliable legs begins with something small, yet profoundly crucial: the very first meal you choose to eat each day. It might sound too simple, perhaps even too familiar, but make no mistake, consuming the correct breakfast has the power to either steadfastly protect your legs or subtly, yet progressively deteriorate them. This fundamental truth is what genuinely concerns today's leading nutrition experts, as the vast majority of adults over 60 approach breakfast entirely incorrectly. They either skip it altogether, replacing essential nutrients with mere coffee, or they opt for poor choices like white bread. Even more perplexing, some mistakenly believe they can eat later and simply sip plain water, setting off a dangerous chain reaction. What happens next is deeply concerning. When your body enters a catabolic state due to prolonged fasting, it physically starts to break down its own muscle tissue for energy. And do you know which muscles are the first to be sacrificed? The very ones you depend on most. Your leg muscles, responsible for walking, standing, maintaining balance, and preventing dangerous falls. A compelling study from Tufts University demonstrated that older individuals can impressively regain up to 35% of their leg strength in as little as 8 weeks, simply by consistently eating a healthy breakfast that includes the right combination of foods. The absolute best part? These aren't exotic or prohibitively expensive items. You've most likely seen them before, you just haven't been connecting the dots correctly or consuming them at the opportune moment. In the next few powerful minutes, I'll walk you through 5 incredibly easy yet scientifically potent meals that can help you shield your leg muscles before they quietly vanish, significantly enhance your leg strength, alleviate nagging leg cramps, and dramatically improve your balance. And don't forget, at the very end of this video, I'll reveal a highly unusual, almost hidden dish that has helped hundreds of older individuals rediscover a profound sense of mobility, all from a tiny slice eaten in the morning. So if you've been led to believe that lost muscle cannot be regained, stick with me. You might just have a powerful change of heart. The reality, whether you realize it or not, is that beyond the age of 60, your body gradually begins to lose muscle mass, particularly in your legs. This process, known as sarcopenia, is a silent epidemic and one of the primary causes behind millions of older persons each year struggling to walk long distances, finding it difficult to rise from chairs, experiencing increased instances of losing their balance, and eventually requiring canes, walkers, or even full-time care. What concerns experts the most about sarcopenia is its insidious nature. It doesn't cause pain, there's no fever, and no immediate cramping. It infiltrates silently. One morning, your legs might simply feel a little heavier. Another day, you might stumble slightly as you step off a curb. I'm just getting old, you might think. But the real alarm sounds when you find yourself needing to use your arms to push yourself up just to stand. This isn't entirely accurate. Aging itself doesn't make you weak. Instead, it is the insidious loss of the very foundation of your self-sufficiency, your leg strength. According to the U.S. National Institute on Aging, adults over 60 stand to lose an alarming 33% of their leg muscle mass over a decade if proactive steps are not taken. And this isn't just about superficial beauty or raw power. When you lose muscle in your legs, you invariably lose your balance. Your risk of falling skyrockets, your stride shortens, your pace slows, and you might even start to drag your feet. Blood circulation deteriorates, mobility becomes restricted, and a devastating domino effect ensues. A rise in abdominal fat, reduced bone density, lackluster sleep, diminished appetite, and a disconcerting tendency to forget things. But perhaps the worst toll is the emotional weight of feeling imprisoned by a body that no longer fully cooperates. Why does this muscle loss affect you most acutely in the morning? Because after 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your body enters a prolonged hungry state. If you don't consume something nourishing as soon as you wake up, your body instinctively begins using your own precious muscles as fuel. This is particularly dangerous for seniors whose bodies are already slower at building new muscle than they were in their younger years. Without interrupting this process with the proper diet first thing in the morning, your leg muscles will continue to deteriorate gradually even before your day truly begins. Your legs, home to the greatest muscle group in your entire body, are profoundly important. Losing muscle there doesn't just make you weaker, it disrupts your entire metabolic balance. This decline leads to reduced leg circulation, slowed blood flow, and a host of other debilitating issues. Chronic cramping, unsettling trembling in your limbs, tingling or numbness, and even problems with coordination when you walk or climb stairs. This downward spiral explains why a significant number of elderly individuals who may not suffer from severe underlying illnesses eventually become weak, sedentary, and tragically reliant on others to perform even the most basic daily tasks. Here's the profoundly good news, however. If you take action early and decisively, your body possesses an incredible capacity to heal itself. Starting tomorrow morning by consistently eating the appropriate meals at the proper times, you can help your muscles recover, powerfully regain leg strength, enhance your balance, avoid painful cramping, and most importantly, maintain your independence with every confident stride. So continue watching intently. Next, I'll unveil the foods that science hails as your leg muscles' natural allies. Easy breakfast options that could dramatically transform your gait, your ability to rise effortlessly from a chair, and ultimately your entire quality of life after the age of 60. Consider David, a 69-year-old former construction engineer. He once traversed the United States, scaling slopes, trekking through dense forests, and nimbly mounting scaffolds without a hint of fatigue. Yet in recent years, when he'd wake up in the mornings, his legs simply didn't feel like his own. His knees were stiff, Sometimes his feet felt heavy as lead, and other times they were disturbingly numb. His first few steps each day were hesitant, low, and dangerously unstable, like trying to start a rusting machine. One morning, as he headed out to the porch for his newspaper, he caught his foot on a low step and slipped. Although it wasn't a severe injury, the fall terrified him, not because of the immediate pain, but because he felt an invisible something steadily slipping away from him. He realized he had always taken his leg strength for granted. His wife, too, began to notice the subtle but unsettling changes. He walked more slowly, his gait was unsteady, and each time he rose from the couch, he had to push off with both hands on his knees. He no longer seemed as enthusiastic about their morning strolls in the park. The full weight of the situation hit her when he finally admitted he was experiencing increasingly frequent and debilitating leg cramps at night. David didn't suffer from any serious illnesses, no diabetes, no arthritis. Doctors covertly refer to what he was experiencing as the after 60 phase, that period when silent yet forceful muscle loss accelerates, particularly in the legs, which tirelessly support your entire weight, stabilize every single step, and empower you to rise from the front porch, the living room couch, or the restroom. After that fall, David began to delve deeper. He consulted a nutritionist, watched numerous videos, and devoured countless articles. What he discovered was something he had never truly considered in his entire life. What you eat for breakfast can either profoundly strengthen or critically weaken your legs. Day by day, he began to implement changes. He no longer skipped breakfast, a habit he'd developed for years. He stopped drinking black coffee on an empty stomach, opting instead for specific foods designed to rebuild muscle, restore crucial leg circulation, alleviate leg weakness, improve his balance, and most importantly, help him stand up effortlessly without bracing himself or fearing a debilitating fall. He started his mornings with simple, unpretentious foods, yet they were packed with the precise nutrients his body had been desperately craving. Just 3 weeks later, he noticed the first significant shift. Getting out of bed felt lighter. The hesitancy and leaden weight were gone from his morning steps. The nighttime leg spasms vanished. He resumed his walks around the house, then ventured back to the park. By the second month, he was walking nonstop every morning for almost 2 kilometers. These days, he frequently tells his wife, with a joy he hadn't felt in years, "I feel like I've regained my legs." With only a slight intentional alteration to his daily routine and no need for a cane or assistance, David was able to maintain strong, independent, and energized legs well into his late 60s, something most people falsely believe is utterly impossible. You too can achieve this remarkable transformation. It doesn't require luck, it simply demands knowing where to begin. Next, I'll guide you through the 5 specific breakfast items that David successfully integrated and that thousands of senior citizens are now using daily to cultivate stronger, more stable, and undeniably dependable legs. First, let's talk about whole eggs. When it comes to a quick, efficient meal that profoundly aids in muscle recovery, especially in your legs, nothing is simpler or more effective than a cooked egg. Eggs are a powerhouse containing almost every necessary amino acid your body requires for optimal muscle growth and repair. However, the true magic, the secret weapon, lies within the yolk itself. This often discarded golden treasure is rich in vitamin D, vitamin B12, choline, and a crucial substance known as leucine, a major inducer of muscle protein synthesis. This is especially vital for the legs, which become particularly vulnerable to muscle loss after the age of 60. A groundbreaking study from the University of Illinois revealed that older individuals who consumed 2 eggs each morning for 8 weeks exhibited notable gains in leg strength and significantly enhanced self-sufficiency. Furthermore, eggs boost your neuromuscular system, which in turn dramatically improves balance, refines walking control, and drastically reduces the risk of falling, one of the most perilous effects of muscle loss in older adults. The vitamin B12 found in eggs also diligently shields your nerve myelin coating, which fortifies communication pathways between your brain and legs. The result? You'll walk with greater steadiness, experience less wobbling, and miss fewer steps. Additionally, eggs provide a highly absorbable form of iron, essential for improving circulation and optimizing oxygen delivery to your leg muscles. Given that seniors frequently have lower levels of this vital mineral, it's imperative to eat the entire egg, never skip the yolk. For optimal benefits, aim to consume your eggs within 30 to 60 minutes after waking up. Boiled eggs are often considered the best option, as they retain all their nutrients without any additional fats. For a delicious variation, try a fast scramble with a handful of fresh spinach or diced tomatoes. Both are rich in antioxidants and magnesium, which further contributes to maintaining the health of your lower body muscles. Every morning, one egg is far more than just breakfast. It serves as your primary defense against the silent degeneration of your leg muscles. Consistently incorporating it for 30 days, and you'll likely notice a remarkable difference. Less cramping, stronger legs, and perhaps most importantly, the newfound freedom of not having to reach for the armrest each time you attempt to stand up. Our second essential breakfast item is oatmeal generously topped with chia seeds. If eggs serve as your muscles' potent fuel, then oatmeal provides the consistent, slow-release energy they need to function optimally throughout the entire morning. When this straightforward grain is thoughtfully combined with nutrient-dense chia seeds, it transforms into an incredibly effective remedy for senior citizens striving to maintain their leg strength, halt muscle atrophy, and significantly enhance blood flow to their legs. Oats are abundantly rich in beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that powerfully lowers inflammation, vastly improves muscle absorption of vital nutrients, and meticulously helps balance blood sugar levels. When your blood sugar remains stable, your body is far better equipped to process the protein and minerals crucial for rebuilding and repairing your leg muscles. For seniors, whose metabolic efficiency frequently experiences a significant decline beyond the age of 60, this blood sugar stability is especially crucial. Chia seeds further enhance this meal, contributing essential omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, potassium, and magnesium. These four vital nutrients work synergistically to support healthy muscle contraction, regulate crucial nerve signals, and are particularly effective in preventing leg cramps, especially those agonizing nighttime spasms. While walking and prolonged standing can lead to stiffness in the legs, the magnesium present in chia seeds plays a key role in relaxing smooth muscles, providing much-needed relief. Furthermore, potassium diligently ensures that oxygen and essential nutrients reach even the smallest, often overlooked muscle units in your lower body by maintaining a healthy electrolyte balance and promoting optimal leg circulation. Preparing this powerful breakfast is remarkably simple. Mix 3 tablespoons of rolled oats with either water or your preferred nut milk. Cook until tender, then stir in a tablespoon of chia seeds. For added natural sweetness and a boost of antioxidants, you can garnish it with a few banana slices or a handful of fresh blueberries. Consume it warm, ideally within an hour of waking up. Seniors who have embraced this simple switch to oatmeal and chia in the mornings consistently report greater balance when standing for extended periods or ascending stairs, noticeably less leg discomfort, and increased endurance throughout their day. Those disruptive nighttime leg cramps frequently vanish, serving as a clear and definite indication that their muscles are finally receiving the sustained support they require to heal and thrive. Oatmeal, when combined with chia, is more than just a nutritious morning meal. It's a stable foundation that helps adults over 60 maintain their strength, preserve their independence, and fully participate in life on their own vigorous terms. Third on our list is the humble banana. It's no accident that bananas are frequently hailed as nature's very own electrolyte pill, especially for senior citizens. Thanks to their exceptionally high potassium content, bananas stand out as one of the finest fruits for preventing leg cramps, dramatically enhancing circulation, promoting healthy muscle contractions, and diligently preserving leg strength in individuals over 60. Bananas prove particularly effective when consumed immediately after waking up, precisely when your body is often naturally deficient in crucial minerals. A medium banana, for instance, typically provides approximately 400 milligallons of potassium, which accounts for about 10% of your daily requirements. Potassium is absolutely essential for sustaining the delicate electrical charge across muscle cell membranes, enabling fluid and perfectly coordinated muscular action. Muscles that don't receive an adequate supply of potassium are far more prone to misfiring or spasmodic contractions, which can manifest as disruptive cramping at night or that unsettling twitching feeling in your legs when you're simply trying to unwind. This issue is quite common among seniors, particularly those taking diuretics or experiencing impaired mineral absorption. A noteworthy Harvard University study indicated that older persons who regularly ate bananas were an impressive 33% less likely to suffer from leg cramps compared to those whose diets lacked sufficient potassium-rich foods. Bananas also contain a substantial amount of vitamin B6, a vitamin critical for optimal nerve communication. This enhances the intricate dialogue between your brain and leg muscles, leading to improved balance and coordination as you move. However, it's important to note that bananas aren't suitable for everyone. If you have type 2 diabetes, are carefully monitoring your blood sugar, or suffer from chronic kidney disease, excessive potassium intake can be dangerous, potentially causing blood sugar spikes or irregular heartbeats. In such cases, a smaller, slightly underripe banana is preferable as it contains less sugar and more resistant starch, which slows digestion and helps maintain more stable blood glucose levels. The ideal time to consume a banana is right after your main breakfast, not on an empty stomach, to prevent sudden spikes in blood sugar. To further enhance nutritional absorption and maintain balanced energy levels, you can easily add it to your oatmeal, blend it with chia seeds, or enjoy it alongside plain Greek yogurt. For most seniors without underlying medical issues, just one small banana in the morning is typically sufficient to maintain optimal electrolyte balance. This simple, affordable, and easily digestible fruit, when utilized properly, acts as a powerful leg shield, imbuing you with strength, stability, and crucial self-assurance as you confidently begin your day. Our fourth indispensable breakfast item is Greek yogurt. If your goal is to halt the gradual, often undetectable muscle loss that occurs overnight, Greek yogurt stands as one of the absolute best breakfast options. Greek yogurt is truly exceptional, boasting almost double the protein content of conventional yogurt, and it achieves its thick, creamy texture by being triple filtered to eliminate the majority of its liquid whey. This unique processing makes it particularly beneficial for individuals over 60 who critically need to maintain and strengthen their leg muscles, largely due to its slow digesting casein protein. As you sleep, your body naturally enters a catabolic state, a process where it breaks down muscular tissue to provide energy. Given that age-related hormonal and metabolic changes already decelerate muscle regeneration, this catabolic state is particularly concerning for seniors. If the correct type of protein isn't consumed first thing in the morning, muscle deterioration can persist, especially in the legs, which are often already compromised by decreased activity, suboptimal circulation, and hormonal fluctuations. A 170-gram serving of Greek yogurt provides approximately 17 grams of high-quality protein, crucially rich in leucine, the amino acid most responsible for initiating muscle protein synthesis. Additionally, Greek yogurt is abundant in calcium and vitamin D, both vital for healthy bones and neuromuscular coordination, which are essential for achieving better balance and more fluid, confident walking. Moreover, the beneficial probiotics found in yogurt, primarily recognized for their positive impact on gut health, also play a role in improving overall nutrient absorption and significantly lowering chronic inflammation, which in turn helps to enhance circulation in the legs. A study from Maastricht University in the Netherlands demonstrated that older persons who consistently consumed 20 grams of casein protein every morning and engaged in even modest exercise experienced noticeable improvements in leg strength in as little as 6 weeks. The same group also reported fewer nighttime leg cramps and significantly improved balance. However, not everyone tolerates Greek yogurt well. If you have digestive problems or are lactose intolerant, actively seek out lactose-free products or consider alternatives derived from goat or sheep milk, which are generally easier on the stomach. Crucially, steer clear of sugar-filled store-bought yogurts or those laden with artificial flavors. Excess sugar can cause inflammation, interfere with muscle recovery, and dangerously elevate blood sugar levels in people over 60. For optimal benefits, Greek yogurt should be consumed within an hour of waking up or approximately half an hour after engaging in any mild morning physical activities. To further boost its flavor and nutritional content, add some unsweetened berries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a spoonful of chia seeds. Greek yogurt, with its high protein content, exceptional digestibility, and remarkable adaptability, truly is a long-term ally for leg health, helping you wake up each morning feeling more energized, more stable, and powerfully ready to embark on your day. Fifth, let's explore salmon, particularly pan-seared salmon. If you're serious about supercharging muscle recovery in your legs after the age of 60, aim to include salmon or other fatty fish like mackerel and sardines in your breakfast rotation at least twice a week. These fish are brimming with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, which are potent compounds proven to significantly improve insulin sensitivity, reduce inflammation within muscles, and markedly increase protein uptake into muscle tissue. When combined, these powerful effects help seniors not only regain their vital leg strength, but also dramatically slow down the natural process of muscle atrophy. According to compelling research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, adults over 65 who consumed 2 meals of fatty fish per week maintained an impressive 27% more leg muscle mass than those who ate only red meat or no fish at all. Even more remarkably, the fish-eating group demonstrated notable gains in their walking ability, significantly improved balance, and a striking 36% decreased chance of falling due to leg weakness. How does this work? Omega-3 fatty acids actively combat chronic inflammation, a hidden yet damaging force that gradually weakens and erodes muscle strength, particularly in the lower body. Beyond its inflammation-fighting prowess, salmon is also an excellent source of highly digestible protein, providing approximately 20 grams per 100 grams cooked. It also contains essential B12 and vitamin D, both critical for optimal neuromuscular transmission and improving the intricate coordination between your muscles and brain as you move. The simplest and most efficient method to prepare it is to pan-sear fresh salmon for 3 to 4 minutes on each side in extra virgin olive oil. Serve it alongside roasted sweet potatoes, steamed vegetables, or a few slices of avocado for a perfectly mineral-balanced, high-protein, and healthy fat breakfast. If time is a constraint for cooking fish in the morning, you can opt for a slice of unsweetened smoked salmon, or consider a premium fish oil supplement, though most nutritionists concur that whole foods are generally a superior way to obtain nutrients compared to supplements. Just a brief note of caution. If you have a history of problems with fat digestion, fatty liver, or elevated cholesterol, start with smaller servings and consume it earlier in the morning when your stomach is mostly empty. Choose baked or steamed fish over fried options. If you experience bloating or delayed digestion, reduce your intake to once a week. And always, under your doctor's advice, consider taking it with digestive enzymes. Fatty fish like salmon are excellent suppliers of more than just protein. They function almost like natural lubricants in your body, keeping your muscles supple, healthy, and perfectly primed for recuperation. Above all, they powerfully assist your legs in fending off the silent degeneration that often accompanies aging. Remember, regardless of your age, even just one serving of salmon for breakfast per week is a significant, profound investment in your capacity to walk with unwavering assurance, maintain your equilibrium, and lead an active, fulfilling life. Now, for the truly unique hidden meal that I promised to reveal at the very start of this video. It's not an exotic addition, nor is it an expensive superfood you've never heard of. It's actually a remarkably basic item that practically everyone already has in their kitchen. The secret lies in steamed sweet potatoes, lightly sprinkled with natural mineral salt, specifically Celtic sea salt. It sounds deceptively simple, yet its profound effect on your leg strength and mobility is far-reaching. After a long night of physiological exhaustion, the abundance of complex carbohydrates in sweet potatoes works wonders to help your muscles replenish their crucial glycogen stores. What makes sweet potatoes particularly special is that, unlike many other common breakfast foods, their starch doesn't cause a drastic spike in blood sugar levels. Instead, it provides a consistent, steady release of energy, preventing morning muscle tiredness, especially in the legs, which are often vulnerable to cramps, dull aches, and gradual weakness when they are not properly fueled. What's more, sweet potatoes are an exceptional source of potassium, magnesium, manganese, and vitamin C, a potent combination of nutrients that diligently maintain healthy blood flow in the legs, precisely control nerve impulses, and powerfully combat weak legs brought on by critical electrolyte abnormalities. Magnesium, in particular, is often referred to as the muscle relaxation mineral. It significantly supports balance when standing or moving throughout the day, eases frustrating cramps, and noticeably lessens stiffness. And what about the salt? This isn't your ordinary table salt. Celtic sea salt is a natural, unprocessed sea salt that contains more than 80 essential trace elements. Your body, and especially your muscles, requires on a regular basis to maintain coordinated, smooth contractions and prevent debilitating cramps. Crucially, unlike refined table salt, Celtic salt doesn't drastically raise blood pressure. Instead, it plays a vital role in stabilizing fluid pressure inside muscle tissue, aiding in the replenishment of electrolytes in the correct ratios, and significantly accelerating leg muscle regeneration. A compelling study from the French Institute of Mineral Nutrition found that over the course of 90 days, participants who regularly ate a high-fiber breakfast, such as sweet potatoes, combined with sea salt rich in potassium and magnesium, demonstrated an impressive 41% improved balance and almost 50% fewer falls. Incorporating this into your routine is remarkably easy. Simply sprinkle a tiny amount of Celtic sea salt over half of a warm, tender, steamed sweet potato. Eat it warm about 10 minutes or so before your main breakfast and after a glass of warm water. This precise timing stabilizes blood sugar levels for the remainder of the morning and significantly aids in triggering optimal mineral absorption. If you commit to practicing this simple routine every morning for just 1 week, you might experience lighter, more confident steps, significantly less numbness, fewer cramps, and an easier time standing up without hesitation or troubling wobbling. Most individuals overlook this type of concealed breakfast, but for those over 60, it can truly serve as a silent, unwavering support system, assisting in the preservation of one of our most precious possessions as we age, the profound capacity to move independently and with unshakable confidence. Beyond simply eating the correct nutrients, consistent daily action is vital for fully restoring and protecting leg strength. Seniors can also integrate a few effortless morning routines that can have a profoundly significant impact on their leg strength, balance, and overall self-assurance. First, as soon as you wake up, before anything else, gently sip a glass of warm water infused with a pinch of natural mineral salt. Many people wake up with heavy, tight legs or feel unsteady while standing because their bodies are dehydrated and critically low in electrolytes after a long night's sleep. A 250 ml glass of warm water with about 1/5 teaspoon of Celtic or Himalayan salt actively helps restore electrolyte balance. In addition, it improves leg circulation, calms the nervous system, and actively prevents cramping as you begin to move. After 5 minutes of leisurely sipping, proceed to enjoy your breakfast. Second, dedicate just 3 minutes to performing a simple leg lift and balancing exercise. You don't need any special tools or to even step outside. Your living room or bedroom is perfectly sufficient. While standing erect, slowly raise 1 foot 2 to 4 inches off the ground. Hold this position for 10 seconds, then gently switch legs. Perform 5 rounds on each side. This easy yet powerful exercise profoundly improves your balance and body awareness, which significantly lowers your risk of falling when getting out of bed or simply leaving your bedroom. It also effectively engages and strengthens the muscles in your calves, thighs, and hips, which tend to lose bulk fastest with age. Third, make a conscious effort to avoid getting out of bed too soon. Many seniors make the mistake of rising too quickly, which can lead to uncomfortable lightheadedness, dangerous unsteadiness, or even a fall. Instead, take 3 slow, deep breaths, gently sit up, and carefully rotate your wrists and ankles a few times. This simple sequence gently reactivates circulation to your brain and lower body, helping you start your day with greater control and significantly fewer stumbles. When combined with a proper diet, these easy, cost-free, and time-efficient behaviors help build a rock-solid foundation for long-term independence, effortless mobility, and exceptional daily leg health. Fourth, embrace the morning sunlight. Spending just 5 minutes by a window or on a balcony allows early sunlight to naturally boost your body's production of vitamin D, a nutrient that powerfully strengthens bones and aids in the absorption of calcium. This is particularly crucial for the smaller bones and joints in your wrists and ankles. Anyone already experiencing symptoms of weak legs or muscle loss should pay particular attention to this simple yet impactful practice. Though seemingly a small act, it fortifies the very foundation your legs require to remain strong and jumpstarts your body's vital internal processes. Fifth, and crucially, never remain hungry for too long after waking up. The longer you skip breakfast, the deeper your body enters a catabolic state, where it actively begins to break down muscle for energy. If you find yourself unable to eat a complete meal right away, at least consume something small, such as half a steamed sweet potato, a single boiled egg, or a tiny amount of oatmeal. By taking this one tiny action, you can fundamentally shift your body's focus from muscle breakdown to muscle rehabilitation and restoration. Day by day, your legs will begin to heal. If you faithfully follow these 5 easy morning routines in conjunction with the breakfast techniques we've already covered, that persistent standing shakiness will gradually subside. You will no longer be plagued by the fear of unexpected cramping, and even more significantly, you will feel it deep within your very being. You once more have control over your body rather than allowing it to rule you. You receive a singular dose of opportunity each morning, a brief but critical window to make a pivotal decision. Will your legs become a little weaker today, joining the silent ranks of those losing their mobility? Or are you going to proactively do something powerful to maintain your independence, your stability, and your innate strength? You have just learned about 5 scientifically proven foods that possess the incredible ability to help you regain your leg strength, profoundly improve your balance, walk with greater ease, halt muscle loss, and significantly increase blood flow to your legs. These very criteria dictate your capacity to walk confidently, stand firmly on your own 2 feet, and live the rich, active life you truly desire. Additionally, you've discovered a seemingly straightforward item: cooked sweet potatoes with a pinch of natural mineral salt that can dramatically boost your entire neural, skeletal, and muscular system within the very first minutes of your day. And now you are fully aware of 5 simple yet highly effective morning routines that transform everything you eat into more than just a nutritious meal. They evolve into a comprehensive, empowering leg recovery plan. You have the choice starting tomorrow. No need for a doctor's visit, No gym membership, no expensive tools, only one profound choice to intentionally begin your day rather than allowing your leg's fate to be determined solely by age. Furthermore, I am genuinely curious. What cuisine would you personally pick if you could only eat one thing tomorrow morning to keep your legs safe and strong? Your experience might be precisely what another senior needs to hear to find their path. So please share your response in the comment section below. If you found this video valuable and insightful, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe to Leg Tips 60+, and definitely turn on the notification bell. This will ensure that you don't miss what comes next, because in our upcoming video, I'll be sharing 3 very typical breakfast items that many senior citizens unknowingly consume every morning under the mistaken impression that they are healthy, but which in fact are subtly weakening their muscles, leading to cramps, frustrating leg numbness, and even actively thwarting the healing process altogether. Don't let a poor breakfast decision be the sole reason all of your hard work is in vain. Healthcare, true and lasting health, does not begin in the hospital. It begins at 7 a.m. right there in your kitchen, the moment you take your very first taste. Make an informed, powerful decision. Keep your legs safe, because as long as you are able to walk with strength, you are still fully experiencing life to the fullest. I sincerely appreciate you watching this video through to the finish. I genuinely hope the information we've discussed today will profoundly assist you on your path to improved health, particularly with regard to maintaining your leg strength, unwavering stability, and precious independence long after the age of 60. In our next video, we'll continue revealing the hidden facts about aging and your legs that most people simply don't discuss. I'll see you then.